Hi guys, welcome and welcome back here. If this is your first time to see me, my name is Alicia Speaks and feel free to subscribe to my channel. In today's video, there's something I've been thinking about. Like, I really wanted to talk about this, so I decided to make this video and speak about it. A few days ago, I've been talking to myself how to start making myself a priority, and honestly, the only way to do that and to be able to become your own priority is to make yourself being unavailable for things that you don't really feel like you want to do, but just because a friend or someone is doing it and they are asking you to do it, and you just do that thing just for the sake of doing that thing when you really don't want to do that thing. Like, you are just going or doing something just because other people are doing it, you don't feel like, but you are doing it. You realize that time, guys, when you are in school or at work, or maybe you have your own business you have to run, or maybe it can be something, whatever the case might be. You don't have time for other things like you usually should. Think about a day that you have things that seems of purpose, not just being busy. Like, guys, there are some people who really tend to be so busy. Like, they are always saying, I am busy, but really, in actual sense, they are doing nothing. What I'm talking about here is that when you start having a productive day or beneficial days, let's say, you are really unavailable for things or people that don't serve you any good. So guys, stop overextending yourself to things or people that don't really serve you any purpose. I know I have been there, and that's why I am talking about it, and I'm still struggling. Like, I'm struggling to get out from there. And now that I'm in an environment where I'm not surrounded by toxic people, when I say toxic people, I mean like toxic friends, environment, toxic relationships, or toxic work colleagues or bosses. Like, guys, those toxic people, like, you know what I'm talking about here. So, like, guys, have you ever worked in an environment where everyone is so toxic to you? There's some moments, like most of my years when I used to work, I was surrounded by toxic colleagues, toxic bosses, toxic friends. Like, I have been there. I experienced it. I felt it. I know how it is. But right now, I don't have any of those, and I'm realizing the benefits and how it serves to my well-being. So my well-being is getting better now. Like I said, I'm not a perfect girl, so I'm struggling to get out from there. It's not easy, it's very difficult, but I am struggling and I'm getting out of there. My well-being right now is better than before. I'm getting better. So if it means standing here in the mirror as I'm doing, looking at your face, doing your skincare routine, going out, take a walk by yourself, like breathing air, guys, breathing air when you are just by yourself. Do that, guys. Stop focusing yourself when you feel like you don't want to do something. Just don't do it. Don't do it. I know, guys, I know how it feels because I've been there. I know how you feel. It feels drained. It drains a lot. But learning to say no will bring you more peace and even keep more money in your pockets. Trust me, it will keep more money in your pockets. Just train yourself and learn how to say no. Saying no is very important thing. It's a tool. I know some people have a fear of missing out, and honestly, what's meant to be for you to see or to attend will surely align. It's okay, you can miss out. It's very okay to miss out. Just say no, just say no. Someone is calling you to attend or to go with them somewhere, at the last minute. They didn't plan, like make a plan with you, and again they are calling you and you have to go, but that wasn't your plan. Just think about it. Sitting out on the same thing, you don't have to be everywhere all the time. You don't have to be everywhere all the time. And you don't want to be called or seen as Mr. or Mrs. Follow, like you are some sort of soda Fanta. You are everywhere like soda Fanta. You don't want to be called or seen in that way. You know, when you kind of just don't feel like going somewhere and end up going because someone, a friend, your boss, or it can be anyone, just came in and they started asking you to follow or to go with them out. But that's not what you want. Sometimes you can peer pressure. You don't want to feel like a Debbie Downer and, you know, something like that. But me right now, I have to be a Debbie Downer to somebody because I want to go out with you. I'm not gonna go out with anyone, you know, and end up being a people pleaser or being called a people pleaser. Most of the times, it's not just worth it doing things for others, following them because you are scared of missing out, you are scared to be alone, you are scared of what they're gonna say, you don't go out, things like that. But that's not what you want. And being you just end up being annoyed. Well, it's possible. Have you ever gone out with a group of people and then they called you or you followed them just because they are going? It wasn't on your plan. You didn't have plans of hanging out with anyone, and then you reach there and being you is just annoying you. So you don't have to go on every date. You don't have to attend every date or attending everything. Just stop being so accessible to people. Like, do you also think about yourself, guys? You need to start thinking about yourself. You don't have to attend every date, every invitation that someone throws to you. You don't have to be there. You don't have to go to every place. You know, you don't have to. Can't you just put yourself first and make yourself unavailable? You could have avoided the feeling of regrets or being annoyed. Especially, it happens when you go out and you didn't have the moods, you didn't want to go out, but just because a friend came and told you, let's go out with me, they didn't plan to go out with you in the first place. Maybe they got disappointed by the other friend or the other person and they came to you because you are always available. Just make yourself unavailable and stop being accessible to everyone, guys. You need to make yourself unavailable for those people, guys. Do you put others before yourself? And this can be pros and cons. Then you have to wait out by yourself and see how many times you have been there for someone versus yourself being there for you. Just have a think. But no one is going to truly respect you or take you serious when you are always putting others before yourself. You need respect. When people see you have boundaries for yourself, and listen, not everyone is going to understand or buy about your boundaries, but you just make yourself unavailable. You have to make yourself unavailable, guys. That's all I had for this video. Thank you guys for watching.